Hey y'all, welcome to Dig It Homesteading. I'm Jamie, and if you're new here, thanks for stopping by. And if you're not new here, we can't thank you enough for coming back. Today I want to talk to y'all a little bit about some of the seeds I'm getting started. I won't bore you with watching me do that, because as you see, I still have to clean my trays. Yeah, I'm behind. So, anybody else finding it really difficult to get back into the routine from before the holidays? I am, definitely. Last few weeks have been pretty crazy. From Christmas to New Year's to us going on vacation, which I will try to put together a short video of that for those of you who actually want to see that. Plus, I think sister wants to see a video of that as well. So I'll try to put in the time for that. But that, and then we get back and we all start back to work. And right when we think we're going to be, oh yeah, back into work mode, and yeah, that's when freezes hit. So yeah, that we weren't expecting to go from tropical weather to freezes literally from one day to the next. So that was dramatic temperature changes for us and not so nice. But after that, it seems like we started to get back into work mode and schedules, and we're supposed to be doing this and not having all this time off. And then we have had torrential downpours. I mean, my backyard was a pond. It really was. We have one drain pipe that we need to blow out. I don't know what he's going to do, but the hubby's going to go through and clean that out. So we're working on a lot of projects anyway, behind the scenes. He's got things going, so you might hear him and sister doing some things, but I wanted to show you, because I was trying not to get behind and start seeds early. But I'm not going out in sub-zero weather. Well, it's not technically sub-zero. Might as well be from my Texas blood, but sub, it's too cold out here for me weather for more than 5 or 10 minutes. So the seeds are going to be late this year, but not near as bad as last year. The last couple of years, I think we went on vacation mid-February. Yeah, right around Valentine's. So they were planted either right before or right after we left. So at least this is a few weeks early. So we shall see if this can do anything. And my plan is to do the seed trays and put them in that new greenhouse that we built. If you haven't seen that video, we have a build video of a greenhouse that we're trying out. And I'm going to see if these seeds will start in there. Right now, the temperature, I think he said, was 70 degrees Fahrenheit, which should be plenty to do all these seeds. But anyway, I'm going to show you the seeds that I'm going to try to start here in January in Texas, Zone 9. I can't remember if we're B or A at the moment because it changed and I don't remember. So I have some older seeds of longhorn okra that need to be used up. So I'm going to run a test and see if I can get them to start in January and start getting okra sooner, because the sooner I can start getting okra, the better. Because we did not grow a year's worth of okra last year, and that is still a goal of mine. So I think I'm going to go, my things are flying away, crazy town with okra. Sister is an okra addict, and she's going to help me plant them wherever. We're going to guerrilla plant the okra this year. So we're going to try to start them and see if we can keep them up potting. I might just put, I don't know. If you have ideas on how we can do this early, without giving them too much transplant shock, that'd be great. I usually do start them from seed, but I've never done it this early. Start them from seed in pots, because chickens like to scratch up where I plant them in the ground. But I also have all these seeds, which is longhorn okra with possibly cross-pollination of Okinawa pink. So if I could get a really long pink okra, that would be cool. So these are just for us to try out to see if they have cross-pollinated. But those definitely. And then this, I tried this last year, this Turkish orange eggplant. They're really cool looking. I don't know what happened. I got more varieties of eggplant last year to grow than I did this year. I mean, than I did the year before. So this one I didn't get to see, so I'm hoping I can at least keep an eye on them. I think I have a plan for the chickens not tearing up my stuff this year. We shall see how that goes. But I want to start this and see if we can see these, because that's just the coolest color. I've never seen orange eggplants. And then my favorite, the Big Bad Mamma Jamma. That's the one you might have seen. I have eggplant videos where my eggplants are like this big. This is the one. And I have dug up a plant of this. It's in my greenhouse. I haven't even went and checked on it recently. So who knows if that'll come back, but I at least want to get one of those because one eggplant makes one lasagna, which I also have a video of that on how I make eggplant lasagna. And these, I think I grew them a couple years ago. They didn't do so great. I think they kind of needed more sun. We're ever expanding out here. Hopefully they can finish what they're doing so we can put up 2 more raised beds. We still haven't got to that. Y'all, is it me or does time just fly by? You never have enough time to do all the projects you want to do. That's how we feel. As I was thinking about what tomatoes I wanted to grow, I was like, oh, I just, want this variety, just a couple of varieties this year. Go kind of heavy on like the paste tomatoes and then have a few snacky ones. We don't really eat a whole lot of like slicer tomatoes, but I do want to make a lot more of my own tomato products, so I really wanted to do paste tomatoes. But as you see, I had some other varieties that looked interesting as well. And I'm like, hey, I have a plant trade. I can go pass out extra tomatoes if I have too many, so I might as well start them, right? If you don't start them, you can't have them. So this one we've had before. It is a hybrid, but we really like them. And I have people that also like cherry tomatoes, and these were super sweet and delicious, so I might try these again. This is a Rio Grande tomato. It's a small slicer tomato, grows up to around 4 ounces. They recommend throwing it into a salad because of its petite size. So I figured we might as well. Says it will grow all season long. We shall see. Rio Grande tomato. I don't know if it's going to handle our heat. Tessa's Landrace Currant. That was a hit last year. They were the teeny tiny ones that were very prolific. The sun and heat of the middle of the summer did take those out. No surprise. Y'all, I need more garden beds, because even these, the plants grew up all big, but I think some of the trees that have grown up are blocking where I used to grow in full sun this year, well, last season. And I don't think these got enough sun. I have failed at trying to get tomatillos. It's absolutely ridiculous. And then Everglades tomatoes. I don't even know if y'all can see how many seeds are in there. There's not very many. So I'm really hoping to at least get a couple of these germinated so I can have more seed. Maybe put them somewhere and try to put the mesh bag over the flowers and not have any that are cross-pollinated, and hand pollinate those, try to protect them, because Everglades tomatoes should resist the heat and humidity here. Pineapple tomatillo. I've had the regular ground cherries, which this is what this is. The pineapple is a ground cherry. So I want to try these out. They take forever to germinate, just so you know. And then yellow pear tomatoes, which I got from Dollar Seed. I did try those last year. I haven't decided. I'm torn. This is a pack of seeds from a while ago. I don't know. That I want to see if these will still germinate. So we might as well. And then our absolute favorite is San Marzano. Those grow really good here, and we did the trial last year where I just kind of kept them pruned back, and they came back after the brutal heat of the summer. They came back and they produced more. So they weren't big, but they were something. So I don't know if it was worth my space or not, but we'll see. I was good with it because there was no way I was going to keep throwing plants out there in that heat, so it is what it is. Striped Roma tomato is new to me. Hopefully you can see they're really pretty looking. So I figure we shall see. Unique heirloom variety with colorful flair. Minimal seeds. Use them as traditional Roma. When raw is more interesting and appealing to the eye. See, that's something more like up our alley. Not necessarily a slicer, but a dicer for salads, tacos, things like that. Something that can just be pretty in there. Flora Dade tomato. That says definitely Florida vibes for me, which is also hot and humid, just like here. And it's a determinant, and it does well in very hot temperatures. So that's definitely one I need to test out because we have very hot temperatures. So hopefully I have space for all those. If not, we might be growing some in pots because we've had Year of the Vine a couple years back, which I don't think I took y'all with me. I don't think I was doing YouTube then. Literally vines of everything everywhere. It was an explosion of lovely, tasty goodness. And then last year we really tried to focus on okra and failed, but we got jicama to grow, so that was awesome. So this year I'm gonna try to focus more on okra, tomato products, and peppers because we really like peppers, and some of these became our favorite last year, so that was awesome. And my battery's gonna run out, and I haven't filmed in a while. My other batteries are charging, so I might go really quick now. This is just some seeds that were given to me. They're sweet peppers and long pepper blend. See if they'll germinate, I don't know. This is bell pepper color mix, nothing special. California Wonder, same type of deal. They were given to me, just want to use them since they're older. Even though I have newer seeds of those, I'm going to use these. Cubanelle sweet pepper. I didn't get these last year, so I want to try them. They're known as a Cuban pepper and the Italian frying pepper. This versatile variety is great for incorporating into the grill, salads, or soups. They're sweet like a bell pepper, but the flavor's not the same. Sweet pepper lemon dream. We usually like these for people who can't handle the heat of jalapenos when we do like jalapeno poppers, things like that. I don't even know if I have any in here, but I need to check that. Giant Marconi pepper, another one we didn't get to try. If y'all were with me, the chickens kept tearing up my plants, and then they got all mislabeled, and we just kind of ended up with whatever we got, with no known as to what it was. Really, cat? Purple beauty pepper. We did have a lovely bell pepper that grew for us. Excuse me, sir. Jimmy Nardell, fave. That one is great for pan frying. And hey, you're throwing my seeds, man. Go on, you. Pan frying and just eating as a side. Delicious. The whole family loves them. My cat is loving all over you. Yeah. Okay. Gorbachi pepper. I don't know. These were new to me. They're Turkish heirloom, slender 10-inch fruit, curved and twist. They're also a frying or pickling type. I thought those looked very interesting. We like the frying type. I like sweet peppers to throw in the freezer or to use all, fresh. But I like to have a lot of peppers chopped up and frozen to use for later instead of having to buy those. And I like to have a lot of, look, jalapeno. I tried those last year. I don't know if they germinated or not, or if the chickens kicked them, so we're going to try them again. Those are expensive seeds. Black packs, they're expensive. If you know, you know. So I don't need the chickens tearing up my plants this year. Okay, this was at a trade. Carolina Reaper. Never grown those. Don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I want to grow them. Why? I don't know. Just one of those things that makes it fun and interesting. You got to have those. Okay, cayenne pepper. I definitely want to grow enough of that to have my own cayenne dried and ground for my kitchen. And these are Serrano Tampico, don't know, but they're also a hot Serrano from what I understand, and I definitely want Serranos and jalapeno. I want lots and lots of jalapeno. And these also tried last year, same thing. Chickens, who knows? We're going to try quite a bit of jalapenos this year because we love peppers. But right now, that's all I got. If y'all would be so kind as to give me a like, if you want to join this little community we have going on, hit subscribe. We greatly appreciate that. We do garden stuff, kitchen stuff, family projects, weird stuff with the family where we, you know, eat spicy stuff that we shouldn't. Which I've been told we should do it again since we've practiced. That video's in there as well, somewhere. Highly amusing. But we like to cook together. Sometimes we organize together. We're a little nutty, and if that's your jam, hit subscribe. Please give us a share, and if you will, let me know down in the comments what seeds you've gotten in the ground already, if you're able to, and what you're planning on starting over the next couple of weeks. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.